Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by the Chaos crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
All right, last one was a very spicy ending to our Arc 3. Let's do a quick recap, and then we'll get into today's episode. Last time on Dicey Situations, we joined Tooluuga and Nancine in her private chambers discussing a missive she had received from Windmere. Despite her pleas for more troops, all of her Stormcaller Knights were being called back to the capital to aid in the war against Jaegeron. The defiant de facto leader of the Hill Dwarves plans to ignore their call, refusing to weaken her defenses against an impending Gnoll invasion. Hoping to shed more light on the dangers they face, Nancine led the Chaos crew through Brendini to the old Dreadforge Museum. Despite being renovated into a glorified Krizik propaganda gift shop, the old building still held many wonders deep in its basement. Nancine led the gang to a hidden stone chamber that revealed a secret the Stone Grippers had kept for centuries, a mural depicting the old gods of Aeona. Studying the stone tapestry, they discovered not only was Krizik suspiciously missing, but his domain of storms was previously held by an ancient blue dragon. Using his Kuatoa magic, Tooluuga opened his sight to the secret of the mural, that under the domain of the god of strife stood his many demon lords, among them a ram-headed lord of trickery. While Tooluuga and Theo studied the stonework, Glebnor and Reggie went to investigate the rest of the Dreadforge artifacts stowed away in the museum's basement. Among the dormant Dreadforge machines, Reggie found a still-working clockwork bird, still infected with a hatred of living things. More importantly, they discovered the target of Ellie's previous heist, a Dreadforge mainframe capable of controlling the deadly machines. As they made their way back to their friends, Nancine was showing Tooluuga and Theo a final piece of the puzzle of Krizik's ascension. Another stone mural depicting the Trickery Lord slaying a blue dragon with a black blade. As they all gathered together in front of this mural, Theo decided to use his mending tattoo to repair Reggie's damaged nameplate, revealing his true purpose as a regulizer bot designed to cure the Dreadforge of their murderous virus. With all this newly gathered information, the Chaos crew was ready to broker an alliance between the Hill Dwarves and their estranged cousins in the Underdark. Before a council of Brendini's nobles, the boys called upon the King of the Firebelly and settled old grudges while devising a plan with all of their allies. While Bleeblee and his faithful companions made their way to stop the Gnolls, the unified Dwarven kingdoms would prepare an army for their war on the Stormcallers. We now join the Chaos crew at the northern gate of Brendini as they make their way to Magria and their destinies. Well, we find our Chaos crew at the northern gate, saying tearful goodbyes to Malva. She's like, I can't believe you boys are leaving. I feel like we're really just getting to know each other.
Oh, Malva, we'll be back.
Oh, and you see Borfin and Horik are fully crying behind her. They saved the city! As they're wiping away big crocodile tears. Oh, we promise we'll take care of the council. We'll make sure that any Krizik, any more of these Krizik spies or anything, that nothing will get out. We'll keep them all safe. You boys can leave this place in helpful hands.
Okay.
Oh, Tooluuga, you're so succinct.
Well, I got a lot on my plate, so just gotta really start crossing my T's, dotting the I's. Just put a little check next to this. Brendini done. Half.
What? Done half?
We still have to take care of the dog people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if they're coming this way, we'll get them all. It's done. Brendini's done.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Well, no, we're coming back. I'm just saying,
done.
we've saved Brendini. The Gnolls are going to have to go through us, and they're not going to go through us.
Yeah, they
It's an
could.
impossible task.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Buff Chuck!
Cornry buff chuck.
Fuck. From up atop a balustrade. Corn! And throwing a tight spiral corn cob down to you guys.
Yes.
Can I get, I guess, a dexterity saving throw from Glebnor?
Oh, I should have stuck with the other one. 11?
It just lands in your body. Almost!
Wait, I need one. I asked for corn.
One more for Daddy. Wait, make it 2. Theo, get ready.
I do have 2 hands, one for each hand.
I don't want to give up that much corn!
Buff chuck, give me a corn.
Dexterity saving throw. With disadvantage, because he's really putting a little mustard on this one.
Gonna guidance.
Do a quick little sign of the cross as a piece of corn is hurling at you at full speed.
Side of the gun.
11.
You go to catch it, and it hurts. It has that real sting when you do it. Some of the kernels kind of grind into your fish paw.
They pop into popcorn.
Yeah, the heat on it. Couple kind of cascade off the little nub.
Yo, Buffchuck, you see that? You might want to work on that.
Oh! I wasn't expecting to be here for this. I'm leaving.
We'll miss you.
Well,
Bye, Buff Truck.
I'm gonna blow him a kiss.
Sure.
What a corn connoisseur.
Some might say the best.
You can see Reggie is.
Some might not.
Reggie's kind of just stretching, and he's like, "We got a lot of hoofing it to do, boys."
Did
I don't
you
have
add
hooves.
the Cloak of Elvenkind to Reggie's
Oh, I will
thing?
put on Reggie's character sheet. Yes, he will need it.
Just making sure, because I'm going to remove it from mine, so I want to
Sure.
make sure he has it.
Yeah, he swishes his little cape around as you guys are preparing.
Feeling sneaky, bud?
Oh, so sneaky. I bet I could hide in a bush or under a stone, anything. Ready
Yeah.
to rumble.
I mean, it's going to have to be bigger than a stone.
I mean, I'm pretty tiny. Look around here. Yeah, no, you're right. These are all much smaller rocks than I was anticipating. Well, boys, with that, Malva says her final goodbyes.
Bring it in, Malva.
I was going to say, before you can go, Malva grabs Tooluuga and brings him in wicked tight. Thank you for all your wise words these past few weeks.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything.
We're going to do this thing, I promise.
Yeah, totally. We will. I'm leading it. I haven't failed yet.
You haven't?
I got a pretty good track record.
I got an incredible record. All right, and so are we taking some rams?
Glebnor,
How are we traveling
that
here?
might be your new stepmom.
Wait, what?
Do I hear this?
Thruple?
Probably. They're not that far away from you.
What do you mean, stepmom?
Wait, what about Bush Mommy?
Who? Well, she kind of, shuffled Tooluuga away. We don't know how that's going to go.
Guys,
I just assumed that was her tradition.
I'm leaving.
You guys are making the goodbye so awkward.
I just start sprinting.
Oh, there he goes. Well,
I should probably catch up with Daddy.
yeah, go for it. You
Mount
guys.
me, Reggie.
Yeah! He jumps onto the gooey grab bar. Sure. Let's get a survival check as you make your way north.
Come on. 9?
Dirty 20.
Nah, one.
To look as you're running, you just eat shit mad hard.
Whoa, Daddy. You all right?
And
No,
Malva's,
I'm not. I got sand stuck to my gooey visage.
Malva's like, probably good you didn't make it very far. You're going to want to stop at the Kara foothills. It's the northern boundary between our lands and Magria. You'll know it. It's large stone structures. We garrison troops there to kind of keep the border safe. Anyone there will take good care of you.
Anyone?
Well, our people are always so kind, and here I'll give you a small symbol of a small token. And she takes off of her belt. She kind of had a sort of like a Brendini knight sigil. Show this to anyone there; they'll know your friends.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you, Malva.
All right, head north. Keep your wits about you. Don't die.
Don't worry, I'm the wisest person here.
No promises.
And as you all trot off into the foothills, you make your way through the winding, beautiful fields of Brendini once more.
Are there hills, like up and down? Can I slip and slide again?
Yeah.
I guess this way, because you guys remember you had to trek very far north. This is mostly downhill.
Nice.
If you guys want to make some acrobatics checks to
All right.
slide down
Son,
the
let me
hills
go
like
first. I'll
psychos.
lube up the course.
Go, Daddy. Lube it.
I fucking send myself penguin belly going.
Okay, yeah. Make it
Old Daddy Lube.
I don't know what.
Shouldn't I go first to make the ramp?
Oh yeah, son, quickly, get ahead of me. I need the ramp.
You start like running, and you know the thing when you like run downhill and you pick up speed way too quick? You kind of just like almost tripping over yourself. What's the speed situation between you two? You have mobile, so I'm assuming you can outrun
I think
Tooluuga.
we have the same movement. I got 40. Yeah.
But I got mobile, so I can bonus action dash.
Okay, so acrobatic check from the two, if you wouldn't mind.
A 9.
Let me guidance to carry this. Dirty 20.
Okay. As Glebnor goes to slide in between your legs to make the ramp, you kind of just step on him. And you guys start tumbling, but much like how you once kind of rolled that giant sheet below your feet, just a big ball of Glebnor is rolling down the hill, and you're kind of just running on top of him. And then we kind of cut back to Reggie and Theo, who were just walking at normal speed down the hill.
Son, where's the ramp?
Reggie, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just kind of walk normal.
Yeah.
They're being so risky for no reason. I just look, they're going pretty fast, actually, now that I'm looking up here.
Yeah, that can't end.
Can I flatten and have Tooluuga like yabba dabba do down the back of the brontosaurus?
Belly first, waving my cowboy hat that I have.
Athletics check, Glebnor. Dexterity saving throw, Tooluuga.
Well, nat 20.
I hate this game sometimes.
Nat 1.
You make a wicked perfect ramp, and then you see Tooluuga fly off into the distance,
Looks like Tooluuga's blasting off again.
and he just kind of disappears.
Daddy!
Oh yeah, no, of course that happened.
Yeah.
And you see Theo and Reggie sort of like picking up speed running. Can I get... You're just fully flying through the air at such an insane speed. What would you like to do up there?
So if I'm
Flying
not
towards the
mistaken,
tree line.
Since we leveled up, as a monk, I get slow fall.
Oh shit, you did just get slow fall. Everyone's level 7, by the way, for those at home.
I just have slow fall.
Alright, so...
I just reduce whatever damage by 20.
I would like to try and dash up ahead of him and make a safety net.
Better yet, make a trampoline. Bounce me further.
Okay, you would have taken 14 damage, but with slow fall, you are able to angle yourself in the air. You can see that at the base of these hills, you're coming upon like tree line as you make your way from these grassy hills towards a more arid environment. Kind of picture, if you would, the like kind of sparse tree line in like the Arizona area. Picture like
Flagstaff.
Yeah, exactly. For those Flagstaff listeners, this is for you. And as you're careening towards the trees, you are able to kind of slow yourself in the air, and like a giant eagle is just like flying kind of next to you as you're falling.
Oh, hey man, how's it going? Dap me up.
What's up? You were falling pretty quick there.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, what's up? Cool.
Crazy, man.
He goes to dap you up and kind of like straightens himself in the air. No,
Right.
yeah, no,
flying,
it's good.
Flying.
Yeah, you're careening. Do you want me to help you out, or?
Yeah, big time. You think you can?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Oh,
How can you talk to me?
I just love animals, and you're so well spoken.
Thank you.
That who couldn't understand you?
Awesome. Here, hold on. Let me kind of just position myself here. He kind of circles around you as you're falling through the air, gently grabs you with his talons, and lowers you down to the floor of the forest.
Oh my goodness! Thank you. So gentle.
Yeah, hey.
Man, what's your name?
Dougie.
Dougie?
Yeah.
Like Doug Spacey or Dougie?
I've never had to spell it being an eagle, so I'm going to
true.
say Dugee if I had to put
All right,
letters to it.
Dougie.
Well,
Care to join us on our adventure?
no, I'm good.
Why?
Flies
I got
away.
these before he flies away. I whip out a taco.
I'm good.
No, you're not. And I throw it up towards him.
I guess make an unarmed strike.
I try to Happy Gilmore toss it in his mouth. 12?
Like, I don't want that. I'm going to go eat a deer or something. I'm huge. Flies away into the desert.
I'll see him again.
I guess make a perception check now that you're down there, Tooluuga.
Okay.
How far are we from Daddy at this point?
I say you and the rest of your group, you start kind of like tumbling down the hill, and you can see Tooluuga's just kind of looking down at this like little tree line.
13.
13. Yeah, it's very quiet woods here. The air is definitely drier as you're getting further and further away from Brendini and approaching the arid landscape of Magria. The trees here are definitely brittle. You can see that most of their leaves have fallen. And with a 13, you just look up and you can see the rest of your group just jogging, trying to catch up to you.
Hey, guys.
Daddy!
What?
Daddy, who was that?
Oh, that was Doug E.
You got to stop all this dangerous.
How did
rampant
What are you
bull.
talking about,
How did he do
dangerous? I'm
that?
perfectly okay.
How did he do that?
How?
What do you mean how? I just...
You flew in the air, and then you can't expect a random bird to catch you every time.
Oh,
Dougie.
no, I was already slowing down by that point. I had it under control, but Doug E just gave me the ginger landing.
All right. Well, be careful. You can't get hurt.
What are you talking about? It makes me feel alive.
You flew so far. I thought you were definitely
You know,
dead.
actually, you have a point there, Reggie. I did fly very far.
You went like so far.
But man, was it fun.
All right.
I really needed that.
Well, I think we're getting close. Let's keep making our way through these woods. We got Magria to get to.
Yeah, woods. Why do they look so crunchy?
Oh, I guess we're getting closer to the desert.
Yeah, that is a desert.
Wait. Are they dry?
They're pretty dry, yeah.
The sun.
Ploopploopleen,
Yeah.
bring the wet.
All right. I'll do the pose and wink at Tooluuga to do create destroy water.
I create and destroy water on top of us.
It's like, what, 10 gallons, right?
It's 10 gallons of rain.
pretty
Just
cool.
on top of us.
The ground is slightly wet.
See, there you go.
The trees in a very small radius have water.
I used a spell slot for that.
Yeah, but think of the green up that's about to happen.
The green up?
Son, it's
That'd be like if you just walked into like a crunchy forest and threw a bucket of water on the ground and we're like, yeah.
That's how it works, right?
30-foot cube. We didn't reach very much. I wasted a spell slot.
As far as I know, that's how it works.
This land has been anointed. Okay,
Yep.
let's probably
I put
keep
my
going
hand
now.
down. I bless this land in the name of Bleeblee.
I think we have like probably a long way to go, so maybe we just keep kind of
Just do it for my son.
track. Can you guys give me some survival checks if you wouldn't mind?
12.
21.
22.
Okay.
One upper.
You guys just kind of, no one's making any kind of, you're not exhausted by this travel. You guys are going at a nice even pace through these woods. But I will say, with those high survival checks, you do feel like you might be being followed.
Wait, I had a low one.
Yeah, Glebnor, you're oblivious to all that is happening.
I'm gonna have a
Yeah,
a
I slowed
hand
down
on.
a bit with.
I'm gonna have a hand on judge's sentence and just kind of motion to you, Tooluuga, to like look right while I look left.
Yeah, and I go from facing forward and I jump to my right. Ha!
Can you two make perception checks?
What are you guys doing?
They're being paranoid. It's fine.
13.
No such thing as paranoid, Reggie. When I roll a 27.
With a 27, you didn't notice it at first, but you hear it very quickly. There is the sound of a heavy boot stepping on dried leaves. And coming through the trees behind you, Roger, would you please describe your character for me?
My name is Arendir. He's a 5 foot tall,
5 foot?
5 foot tall elf with long platinum blonde hair.
Unbelievable.
He has very military grade armor on. He has a shield that you can actually see the crest on that has 2 guns in a cross, like almost like a Catholic Church cross, and a giant 6 foot sword strapped to his back.
The sword's a foot taller than him?
Yes.
Unbelievable. And you all turn as this heavily armored, weapon-clad elf just comes out of the tree line behind you.
Stop, ne'er-do-well! I see you!
Where?
What? There! And I grab your face and I...
Oh, all right. Who the fuck are you?
My name is Arendir. My liege, I've been looking for you this whole time.
Liege?
Liege.
Is this truly who I'm before right now? This is Bleeblee?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Bleeblee.
I'm Bleeblee.
You must be the Pope.
Yes, I'm the Ploopploopleen of the people. Finally, some recognition.
Your young ward, Glebnor.
Yes.
I'm the champion?
I just immediately go
that
to my
kind of news
knees.
hasn't spread?
I just go down to my knees, just in a bowing, just I am not worthy of your presence.
Well, no, everyone's worthy of our presence.
No,
Yeah, I mean-
I can't even look at you.
I'm a god of the people, so just
Yeah, we are literally a religion of the people.
Yeah.
I just raise my head, but I keep my eyes closed. I'm like,
I peel your eyes open. Look at us!
Gaze upon
I
him!
cannot. I'm not worthy of this.
You are worthy now. Get up!
Just start crying.
Gonna look at Tooluuga. Tooluuga, look at the pommel of that sword. Is that my head?
Is it? Let me get a look. And I get on my tippy toes. Huh. Yeah, that is your face. He did a hell of a job.
I know.
Daddy,
Son, what?
what's this guy's problem?
He's a believer. Sorry, a believer.
I am the longest believer. I
believer. Sorry, I know it's a tongue twister.
It's
I
not an
found
easy
your
one.
I found your pamphlet while I was
Which one?
deserted by my
Was it a metal pamphlet?
Or was it metal or paper?
It was metaled, and I just stand up and take off my top armor and show my back to them, and it's a branded pamphlet from the metal branded sheet, just
Seared into your back.
I want to check it to see which edition it is.
Yeah, we gotta see if it's first edition or not.
It looks like the first edition metallic pamphlets that you probably gave to Big
So
T.
none of the Underdark stuff is on there?
None of the. He hasn't even. There is no back to this pamphlet.
Oh my god.
Yes,
It's the
a
original.
hellish tree figure gave it to me.
Hellish?
I mean,
It was pretty scary.
he is a giant tree monstrosity. I think,
Hey, that's
I was
big
thought
kind
he
of
was
give him
kinda
a break.
friendly.
I mean, he has. Once you get to know him,
That's the first edition pamphlet.
I know, we need to update you, buddy.
Yeah.
Somebody light a fire.
Hold no.
Well, yeah. Just hand him one. He'll take care of that at some point.
Here you go. This
check
is
it
of
out.
our recent
Wow.
tellings.
New stuff.
Unbelievable.
Wait, hold on. Did we update it since we killed the demon?
No. Not yet.
I haven't had a time.
He hasn't had
Demons?
the chance yet.
Give me that back. Give me that back. Give me
Oh,
Give me.
No, I want to keep this.
Fine. Let him have the second edition.
I guess he's collecting them.
Yeah.
So, buddy, how the hell did you find us?
Yeah.
I've been tracking your whereabouts ever since the bog that you brought the wet to. I was starving, and I've just been following in your footsteps.
Wait a
went
minute.
through
You're
it.
starving. Oh, hold on. And mid talk, I cram a taco down your throat.
I've tried these tacos before. The last one had staples in it, so I think I'm gonna pass.
No, hold on. Not this one.
Wait,
It's a 16.
Wait.
I grab your mouth open. I shove a wonderful fish taco in your mouth.
Okay, that was much better than the staple taco.
That's the staple deluxe. It's a delicacy and
it's a
in the
secret.
Underdark.
It's in the Underdark.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
like staples.
Well, the
down
man
there.
that sold it to me, he assured me that it was made from the hands of Bleeblee, so I took it. with
was he wearing a
pride.
dirty wife beater?
He was very stinkish indeed.
Okay, yeah, no,
That's
that was
crud.
that's crud.
He likes to put staples.
you
That's
guys
not
He
part
assured
of
me
the real
that this
menu.
was the top item on the menu.
That's the secret menu.
No.
Only the Underdark people
We're gonna have
like
to
that.
get.
You might have to
Call the king.
I mean, he's really pushing the staples.
No, I don't think I have the orb. Do I have the Orban?
You do. You would have taken the sending someone back with you.
Call him up. We can't have him pushing this crap. People are gonna think we're
I can't do it now. We just had a war council.
just a quick.
We'll call him
He told me
tonight.
he's in charge
Yeah,
of
we'll
this
call him
operation when I was there.
We gotta go back to the Underdark.
Okay, I might have a word with the king to put Crud into jail or something.
Can you guys make just a perception or insight check real quick as you're sizing up this tiny elven man who looks like he's been through hell?
16.
16.
Okay.
Hold on, 25.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking this guy up and down, and there is his boots look like they're still caked mud from his trekking through the bog.
Wait,
Wait.
And you can see on his cape, there's strands of spider webs. It looks like he has been following you for the entire adventure, just maybe a couple days behind.
How far behind us was he just now?
I think we'll kind of have it
Was he within 30 feet of us?
when he caught up to you guys. I mean, yeah, he's standing in front of you now. Why?
So he wouldn't have gotten caught in the deluge of water? Might have cleaned him off a little bit.
it is a 30-foot cube of water.
I guess make a dexterity saving throw out in the
Or do you want to believe that
see if you?
that Theo just brought the wet in this one location?
Well, he's saying he's caked and filthy and all gross. I'm like, well, if he got if
It's a 13.
Yep.
Yeah, he does look damp now, as if he would just
10
been caught.
gallons of water didn't clean him off at all.
I don't even know how much 10 gallons of water is,
Listen,
Ryan.
it's spread out over a cube, all right. He got a quick
It's
misting.
like a quick torrential downpour.
I was happy to see the Plopes work in action. Perform a miracle before my very eyes. Just start crying again.
Buddy, you gotta calm down. These
I
miracles, they
can't. You
happen
don't
all the
understand.
time.
You know what this guy needs? A hug.
Let's bring it in.
Bring it in.
Bring
I'm not
it in.
Worthy of this.
Bring it in.
I'm gonna sue the bottom.
I hug him.
All right, if you want to resist, you can make an athletics check against their.
You're gonna have to beat my nat 20 for a 27.
That's a 10. It's a solid 10.
He's getting hugged.
You are yanked into a forceful but affectionate hug by the Chaos crew.
But my eyes are closed the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at anyone.
Do I have to soul sap this guy's to open those eyes?
Please don't do that. I love how the PvP in this interaction so far is forcing a hug on a new follower.
Just calm down. It's all right.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Of the people. What is it's on the pamphlet. That's on the first pamphlet.
Yeah.
First time seeing your god. A little overwhelming.
I guess he does have a point. How many gods have we seen so far?
You know what? That's
Well,
true.
I've
Everybody
seen
else that
one.
meets us just thinks you're
I've
a
seen
guy.
one.
Well, actually, I haven't seen him. So
So for all you know, he might not even be a god.
All over.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, okay.
But like,
All right.
I there's a reason I haven't looked at
I mean,
him.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know why I said that out loud.
Yeah. It's all right.
What are you guys talking about?
Son, don't worry.
All other gods pale in comparison to your might.
I
like
agree.
This guy.
I like this guy.
Me too.
Seems like the pamphlets are really doing a number on some people.
Yeah, they really
Yes.
love Bleebly.
I mean, how can't you? Come on.
And the little
I'm
gnome,
a pretty nice guy.
the little gnome Reggie, that I've heard many a tale about.
Oh, am I being included in the lore?
Yeah.
This is so
Oh,
exciting.
Reggie, you're on the new pamphlet.
Yeah.
You're on V2.
They play your hit song "Where Are My Friends" all the time. Still,
My record.
I told you, Reggie, it was going to grow on them. They wouldn't understand the complexity in the moment. But now that they had to digest it, you shouldn't have quit being a DJ. I think you jumped the gun on
You got to come out of retirement at some point.
Well, maybe it is.
We can work on
we
it
have a
at
lot
night.
going on.
We can work on it when we do the
Maybe
rockets.
when we've solved all of the insane list of problems we have.
When you do the what?
What? Nothing.
problems.
Yeah, the
Yes.
problems.
What? That's not what you just said.
I said science. The book science.
We-
And I
You have a book that says science?
Yes, and I hurriedly read science on the Glebnor book.
We do have many trials and tribulations coming up, my good new
Yeah,
friend.
kill demon,
There's a lot of them.
kill god,
Yeah.
other god.
Yeah.
Potentially befriend one demon, and kill demon, kill god. Mm-hmm. And that's about as far as I've gotten so far.
Yeah.
And these are all non-believers.
If anything, they want to harm the people, and we are a religion of the people.
Yeah.
Then I lend my sword to you.
I like that.
Oh, that is a big sword. That's a good sword to have.
Yeah.
Hey, Marsa Moon, how good are you with that thing?
I have raised it up in force. I was a soldier in my home country's army,
What's your home country?
Yeah, this raises questions.
Solaria. That's the home of my people.
Oh,
You guys can make history checks if you would like, if you've heard of Solaria before.
It's a 19.
that's a 6.
13?
Solaria is a small wood elf kingdom inside the Elven lands. You know that it is within the jurisdiction of Corellis, the major Elven kingdom.
Okay.
I'll basically relay that to
What
you
is it,
guys.
son? What?
Should we give him the money? The money. The money.
Well, would I know that, he would be a part of,
Theo
make
just
an
don't
insight-
say-
as a whole?
You can make an insight check.
Son, I feel like we should just pit stop the Corellis Church for this. At 19?
I mean, you kind of take a look at his armor. It does kind of look similar to the armor of the.
Do you know Corellis?
Son!
It's my home nation, my homeland.
How do we get there after this?
I remember how to get there.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
incredibly far north.
I just say the directions.
yeah, just kind of point vaguely toward the desert.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've been following you.
Following
You
our
guys
God.
But
Saved my life.
But why were you here in the first place?
You can make
Maybe he was looking for meaning.
A lot of people doing that these days.
Yeah.
You can make a history check if you wouldn't mind, Arandir. I love how your name is so elvish. It really has such a nice elvish twang
Elven
to it.
name generator, baby.
Let's go.
11.
You know that Corellis had received word from the druids in Tydagol that they needed aid, and you and a small company of elves had come to check everything out. You'd gotten separated and unfortunately lost in the bog.
All right. Well, son,
How many elves were you with?
I don't know the exact count. I wasn't the leader of my squadron.
There was a whole squadron, eh?
Yeah, a whole unit, as you would maybe say in your terms.
All right, I say we.
I'm still trying to get
bookmark
over the
this.
fact you are the acolytes of Bleebly.
Acolyte.
What?
It's a big word, son. Don't worry. You're the champion. I'm the Ploop. He's our god.
Yeah, okay. Good.
We got a long way to go. Let's talk and walk, baby.
I can do that. Yeah, just walk behind
How
my
you feeling,
god
buddy?
that I love with all my heart.
You don't have to walk behind.
Do you
can
wanna
walk next
ride?
to. Yeah.
You can like come up
Come
next
up.
to us.
Come up. I'm not waiting.
Okay.
Get over here.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to ride? You look tired.
I don't see
Filthy.
anything around to ride. Oh my god. I mean, Bleebly.
All aboard!
Yeah, jump up there.
Yeah, go take a rest. You look like you need it.
Yeah,
So
you,
I like test Glebnor's back first.
Just kind of pushing his weird body.
Like I'm testing out a mattress.
Reggie, get on there.
Son,
show
make him
him.
a blanket.
Show him. Well,
Yeah, you just kind of
swaddle him
climb
a little
on,
bit.
and there's a bar for if he goes too fast. You just hold on to that.
Okay. Guardrail.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yes.
All right. I'll hop on your back. I guess.
I'm going to blanket him a little bit.
Go take a nap. We'll wake you up when we
Who
get
could sleep now?
I mean,
was
look at
Way
you.
too excited for this.
At least take a breather. You look beat
Yeah,
to
rest
shit.
your legs.
Yeah, maybe it's been a long few days. Just go into a elven trance,
Just
stare into like nothing.
Luga,
Yeah.
can we make this guy a blanket?
I mean, it'll probably take me a while. I can only make so much strand at once.
Yeah, no, never mind. I thought maybe you could like fart one out real quick. But
I mean, it's just
a
I
lot
don't
more
have a lot
complex than that.
really. It's a gland.
I don't know how it works.
It's all right.
This is why we ask questions.
What do you mean you don't know how it works, son?
I've seen
when
him
we
shooting
killed
stuff
them,
out of him.
When you killed him, you grabbed the glands. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those
Ooh,
glands are
Spider-Man
still in your
guns.
pocket. How they doing?
You're reaching.
Let's get a luck check. Forgot about those.
Me too.
I didn't.
On the glades.
That's a 5. They're gone.
Oh, you reach your hand in your back pocket.
Wait.
What?
Describe them.
It's just this like gooey kind of decrepit mass of what was once a gland. It looks like it's really rotten away in that
Dead.
back pocket.
Daddy.
What?
I'm gonna pull out the jar of restorative oil.
Oh no, not
pull
the
the
ointment.
lid off.
You want to pickle these?
No, the tree sap, from Big T.
Son.
Restoration.
We can't.
I don't know if we can restore these glands,
yeah,
but it's maybe worth a
so-
try. I guess.
Alright.
What's the worst that happens?
Are you asking me to dip it in, or are you gonna pour it over it?
No, put it in, and we'll put the lid back on, and it's like
It's more than one gland, son. And I whip out another goopy.
Yeah, I think you did get 2 gooey glands.
I think we just need
Two
the one to
gland.
make a Spider-Man gun.
Who?
A spider gun.
What?
that
Why
we,
would
that
we
we would
wanna-
give to a man, of course. Yes.
We're putting both, so
Lid back on.
Okay.
Shake it up a little bit. Pull
right.
it back in.
I guess another luck check. At disadvantage, though, because this is fucking stupid and insane.
all right. Him or me?
I think it'll be Mark.
Okay.
He's the one trying to pickle the gland.
Oh, come on!
What is
What'd
it?
you get?
A nat 20 and a 2.
As you shake the gland in this restorative ointment, you've created some kind of a stray mixture. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. I'll make one for little Reggie, too.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
It's a 13.
14.
14.
You're all as you're shaking it, the gland explodes inside the jar of ointment. You're all like it's in Spider-Man when he's like making the fucking web shooters,
We're all
and
webbed up.
and it just blows up in his room. You're all trapped in this, and the forest is now just blanketed in spider webs.
See how fast they get made?
and you are
Luga?
all stuck inside of this giant web of spiders.
I think that was outside effects happening there.
That wasn't great.
Why'd you do that, son? I told you, son.
He has a scientist at nature at heart. He was just. It
I
could
saw
have
the
worked.
science book and I wanted to make you proud, Daddy.
You don't have to try to make me proud. I'm already proud.
You guys need help getting out of this?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You guys can start making some athletics checks to try to break out of this web like wall you guys now found yourselves in.
That's an 18.
Yeah.
It's a 15.
24.
16.
Yeah, you're able to. Everyone got above 15. You all just kind of start ripping and pulling at these. You guys have a bunch of just gross web now. I don't know what you want to do with it, but
Luga, you want some of this web?
right? Do you
What am I going to do with it?
I
do
don't
you
know.
eat it? Is it like candy for
No,
you?
they don't eat it, son.
It comes from my butt. Why would I eat it?
Yeah, son.
Why would you live on it?
You're asking a lot of questions, Glebnor.
I'm trying to understand you.
You guys can see that who was kind of trailing behind you this whole time. You can see that Reggie is fully trapped in these webs.
Oh, Reggie, hold on. Let me get you out. Let me get you
It's
out.
all in my servos.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, little
arms.
man.
So he kind of makes a weird little side-eye arm
25 to start ripping it off
Yeah,
of him.
thank you, please. Okay, yep, that's good.
Sorry, bud.
It's all right.
All right, let's get going. I think we've delayed long.
Yeah, we've delayed long enough.
Servos is gnomish for elbows.
Arms and elbows.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I totally believe you.
Reggie, you gotta keep that on the DL.
I know, it's just he's so nice. I just thought I kind of let my guard down like immediately.
What's DL, Ploop?
Down low.
Okay. Like low
Like him,
to
'cause
the
he's
ground?
so
No,
short.
like this, and I put my
Oh.
hand for the high, like a down low high five.
That makes very sense. He's a gnome. He's very little. He's littler than me.
He's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, he believed it.
You can actually make an insight check, R&D, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Reggie only got a 9 on his deception check.
Can I have given Reggie the help action since I was trying to?
Sure,
I
yeah.
got a big old 6.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter. With the help action, he gets a nat 20.
Which makes sense because he's gonna believe anything I say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you see this.
Servos.
Theo
All
puts
right.
a hand on Reggie's shoulder as he's lying. You're like, you would never tell a lie in front of the god of guns. Be crazy.
So, right. You know, my servos are a little sore themselves just on this travel.
Oh, you're adopting the terminology, eh?
Yeah.
I gotta learn the lingo.
Oh, we don't really use the lingo. That's like a Reggie thing, but you know, just
Yeah,
call him your
it's
elbow.
just
I'm
a
going to
gnomish
tell
thing.
everyone about servos.
No, we don't want to.
When he was...
It's a gnomish thing where you know,
We don't want
as-
to appropriate their culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, my god. Okay.
Your first commandment has been given to your new follower.
No gnomish lingo getting out.
Can we inspect homeboy's hair?
Sure. Yeah. Give it an investigation check.
Son, we gotta move. We can't. We'll look at his luscious locks later.
An 11?
Okay.
Do I notice a scrunchie or anything?
A scrunchie?
Is he sporting this official Bleeblee ponytail?
Oh.
That is part of the...
That's a question for you, Arn.
Oh, wait, that's not on V2.
It's
That's
not on
V2.
V1.
Not V1.
Yeah.
That's like V2.5.
Yeah.
Your hair is quite loose.
Straight hair down.
Yep.
That's how you know he's original. I know. Yeah. All right, we gotta go.
We do gotta go.
Guys,
I'm
we
getting
gotta
extremely
go.
distracted.
I have this big checklist of so many things I have to do, and we've done nothing.
What are you talking about? We checked off Reaping Green and Demon Guy.
I take out my little notepad and I start flipping through all the full pages. This is all I have to do.
Oh my Bleeblee.
Not by yourself. We're here to help.
Yes, I know, but
And now there's one more of us, so I mean, the odds are looking good.
yeah, totally.
Much blood will be spilled in your name.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
All
the
the
gust. All right,
infidels.
yeah, I start walking. I just start going. I'm going to Magria, whether you guys are gonna stay here and talk or not.
Now let's go.
No, we're going to Magria. God, relax.
I'm
it's
like
fine.
20 feet ahead. What? I can't hear you.
Well, I gotta catch up with Daddy. Get on!
I think he was already on.
Yeah. You've
I'm talking to Reggie.
Oh, sorry, I'm coming.
All right. Tooluuga, can I get a survival or perception check as you kind of lead the way through the forest here?
Which would be funnier?
Survival is how well you go through these paths. Perception is what you're seeing.
19.
Was perception or survival?
Perception.
Perception. You kind of like stomp away from the group. You make your way into the woods, and you can see there's a huge owl sitting on a perch staring down at you.
Whoa, man, what are you doing up there?
Who are you?
I'm Tooluuga. Ploopploopleen. Ploop of the people. Bapu Gol. Who are you? Who?
Who, indeed? He flaps down from the tree and kind of lands in front of you. He's a very big owl. I'd say he's probably...
Is he an owl folk or just
like
a regular
a big ass owl. Yeah, I'd say he's probably about like, once he lands in front of you, he's about like a 5 foot tall owl though.
Oh my god, dap me up, my man. Or
He kind of gives you a quick
hell
little dab.
yeah.
Is he only allowed to talk to it?
As you guys walk up, you do notice that Tooluuga is communicating with this owl. And it seems, Tooluuga, what does it sound like to them as you're just talking to this owl?
Perfect owl hoot. like you would think it would be an animal if you weren't looking at Tooluuga directly.
Glebnor, did you know your dad could do that?
Never once heard him hoot before.
Yeah.
Tooluuga!
Yeah. What's your name?
They really got a thing going on.
He kind of like plops over and he's kind of just looking at you, his head
hooting at each
kind
other.
of turning around strangely. You are the guardian of the forest.
Sorta, yeah. I mean, we killed a demon.
You can speak to us now.
Yes?
Cool.
This is awesome. Can I hug you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I give him a big ol' hug.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your stepmom?
Can you guys make an insight check on this strange occurrence happening with Tooluuga?
It's a 5.
18.
12.
Okay. Weird shit's going on right now. The Ploop is hugging a big bird. He doesn't look threatened or anything. There's you kind of like go for your sword for a moment, Arndir, and then you kind of it seems safe.
He seems okay.
Glebnor, something's happening. It seems that the natural world of the forest is treating Tooluuga differently. Harout, would you please describe the feat you chose when you leveled up for me?
Oh, yeah, totally. I took speech of ancient beasts. I can. Beasts of large size or larger are friendly towards me unless I have attacked them, and I advantage on charisma checks made against them. And I could speak and understand giant eagle, giant elk, and giant owl. And I can be understood by any of them unless they have a int of 4 or lower, and then it's just kind of like basic words.
Yeah, so you can pretty much speak to all animals now, but you can fluently speak to giant owls, eagles, and elk. And it seems that like by saving the forest, your giant quest in the south, you've been blessed with some forest magic that you can now communicate very efficiently with large beasts. Pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is kind of new. You know Dougie?
Who's that?
He was a giant eagle who helped me land safely earlier. I talked to him. I didn't. Now that I really think about it, that was kind of amazing that I could speak to him. And you. Wonder what else I could talk to.
Look around.
Okay, I look around.
Make a perception or animal handling check.
That's a dirty 20.
As you're looking around, there's like little smaller animals in this kind of like almost like a dead forest because it's kind of like that. It's very dry, but you see that a huge elk just kind of wanders from behind a tree. Sup?
Hey man,
How's it going, dude?
oh this is great. How are you doing?
You can talk to me. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Yeah, cool.
Dap me up.
It's kind of hard with a hoof, but yeah, sure.
All right, bring it here.
You guys see a giant elk wander from the forest over to Tooluuga.
Does Daddy
What the fuck is going on?
I know Daddy likes little like weird animals, but does he have power
Dap
over them?
me
now?
up.
Apparently.
There you go.
Yeah, he just make a sleight of hand check on this giant elk.
17.
Just a clean as hell dap between this
You hear
little
the
fish.
slap the.
Yeah, he does. It's hard to dap with a hoof, but he does like a really tight fist pump at the end of it. Something's fucking up with Tooluuga.
Hi.
Daddy?
I'm mid animal hooting and deer noise making. And I'm not even knowing. So guys, like, how you want to join us on our little, at least through the forest?
Yeah, we can lead you out of here. Where are you going?
We're up towards Magria. We heard there's some demons we gotta kill.
Oh yeah. We don't go there because it's sand. And I'm a deer. So.
Understandable. Well, we're gonna hopefully solve that by killing the demons up there.
Oh, that'd be great.
Daddy?
Yeah.
More places to wander and eat.
Daddy?
Hell yeah.
Daddy?
What's your grass situation? You got any of that on you, or?
Let me check. I opened my bag. Maybe I got lettuce.
Yeah, luck check.
That's a 6.
Yeah, there's like old wilted lettuce. He's like, that's gonna give me diarrhea.
Yeah, I was gonna say all I got is this. Sorry,
no.
I haven't cleaned out the bag.
I'll be
in a while.
pushing pellet all day if you know what I'm
Ooh,
saying.
That's
so.
a good one.
Later, and then he
Later,
just
man.
gallops away into the forest. A huge
Wait,
elk.
what was your name?
Mike.
Yeah, Mike. It was great knowing you.
Later.
So, Owl, what? You never told me your name.
Oh, Gerb.
Gerb?
G-E-R-B.
GRB?
G-E-R-B.
GERB.
I never thought I'd have to say it.
Gerb.
What a weird
You
day.
see anything weird going on? That we might have
yeah.
anything we can help you out with immediately?
There's dogmen to the north.
We're gonna kill them.
There's a lot of them.
We're gonna kill them all.
They come in on big machines.
Are they deforesting?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
Oh, we'll sort that right out.
yeah. You got big machines.
We'll take care of that.
Ooh, we'll do it. You guys will.
Yeah,
bit of owl
Tooluuga
humor.
and our god Bleeblee back there.
Oh, hello.
He says hi in comedy. He says hi.
Daddy?
How the fuck do you
Anyways.
know what he's saying?
Hold on. This is kind of a big moment for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like
So confused.
anything we need to watch out while we go through the woods?
Yeah, you're almost kind of out of it. And then there's a little town and the dogmen killing everyone. So, yeah, normal
Are
stuff.
they in that town killing people or
Yeah, like right now.
right now? Oh,
Yep.
Okay, well we gotta go. It's great knowing you, Gerb.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Cool.
I turn. We gotta run.
Why?
Daddy?
Murder dogs town.
Those are just words.
Town, we gotta go. Dog murdering people.
Tooluuga,
Whatever you just said, my blow.
you're saying it in such a way that it's actually taking longer than if you had just said it
Just
normal.
go with it.
I think your code words are confusing.
I'm assuming he's taking off. I'm gonna take off after.
I'm gonna hoot feverishly at the owl.
Son, that was offensive.
Hoot! Hoot!
What is he saying about my mom? What's wrong with
Son,
this guy?
stop it. Let me see your tongue. And I grab the hot sauce and I dump some on.
Oh my god.
Don't you talk about another person's
Tooluuga, I
mother
thought you
like
said
that.
there was death. Do we have time for the parenting?
Yes. I will not have a potty mouth son speak ill of someone's mother.
All right, well, someone could have just died though because you were busy with that.
But they're already dying. Anyways,
I'm gonna go eat mice or something.
yeah, have fun with that.
Gerb flies away into the forest.
Bye, Gerb.
We gotta talk about whatever the hell that was, but
And I get a round of survival checks as you
Definitely
guys
not all the
sprint through
stress
the forest.
piling up on me, right? That's another nat one.
22.
12.
9.
Okay, so Tooluuga runs off in entirely the wrong direction.
Daddy?
Trying to really prove yourself, Arendir, you chase down Tooluuga.
My blow. Come back. This is the wrong way.
Glebnor and
What?
Theo, you look to like the northeast and you can see pillars of smoke in that direction.
Smoke. Pillars.
He'll catch up. Let's go.
Okay.
And Reggie's like,
You guys are going in opposite. Okay, this is not good.
Daddy, this way!
Huh?
yeah, and you kind of turn around and you see that they're running toward the danger while you frantically have run in the wrong direction.
Aaron, we gotta go that way. My bad.
You guys kind of herky-jerky turn around and start sprinting. Okay, what's everyone's speed? Just so I have a rough idea.
30.
40.
40.
35.
Okay. Oh yeah, so swift of foot, little elf. I love it. You guys are all running very quickly. Tooluuga, you catch up to Glebnor as you guys are sprinting through trails of
Son, dap
this
me
dead
up.
forest.
Daddy!
Yeah, Arendir, you just see a couple feet ahead of you that they're doing like a traditional dap while running.
So cool.
And
I can't believe I just witnessed that.
Theo and Reggie, you guys are just a little bit behind Arendir running. Can I get a round of perception checks as you finally break the tree line and come upon the Kara foothills?
19.
9?
11.
17.
Okay. Who's the highest there? Was it you right there, Theo?
19.
Theo, as you break the tree line, you can see that this small stone town is being overrun with gnolls. And I'd say from this vantage point, you can see that at the like northernmost part of the city, a gate has been smashed down, and there are gnolls like basically they're on top of all of these buildings, just unloading arrows into the city. It looks like gnoll archers. You can't even count them. There's so many from up here. Giant boulders of flame are coming from behind the gate, somewhere you can't see, and landing in the city. You can hear yelling and the sounds of pitched combat as it seems that this small dwarven village is being overrun by a gnoll horde right now. What would you guys like to do?
I sprint in.
Daddy?
What?
I
It's like a
unsheath
siege.
my.
We're good at these.
I unsheath my Bleeblee blade and immediately pat Bleeblee on the shoulder and cast warding bond on him. It's like, you will be under my protection this whole time. My God.
Protection, what?
I like that.
Can you just really quickly read what Warding Bond does? It's a pretty nutso spell.
This spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of you, it gains a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and it has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, I also take damage.
So you guys are kind of sharing damage now, but it will be halved. Nuts. Okay. Make a quick insight or religion check, Theo, if you wouldn't mind.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
God damn.
You feel true belief flow through you. Obviously, Tooluuga and Glebnor believe in Bleebly, but they also knew you as Theo. And Reggie has seen these crazy wonders you've worked, but he knows you as a human man. This elf, there is not a drop of doubt in him. He could not believe more thoroughly that you are God. And not just a God. God. There are no other
Capital
gods.
G God.
There are no other gods in his eyes. And you realize that he is like connected his spirit to you, and that will 100% die for you at like the drop of a notice. Like, it will take very little for him to sacrifice himself for you. And that just kind of sits with you as you run into combat, about to realize like, this guy may get a little crazy in once this fight kicks off. You guys, once again, classic Chaos crew, sprint into the fracas. Let's get some perception checks as you run down the hill to the southernmost point of the Harout foothills.
13?
6.
11.
Okay, 14 for you two?
I have 14 here.
13.
Okay. Theo, you kind of run ahead. Arendir right behind you, just like a shadow on the battlefield, basically.
My eyes are like wide open, like chibi anime style, like stars all over the place, gazing upon him.
As you run forward, you can see that, picture, if you guys will, for this kind of battlefield here, a long, straight city street with buildings on either side. There are, like, you can see the huge craters where these boulders have come from what you assume to be a catapult on the other side of the city. There's like fiery craters in the middle of town. With a 14 perception, Theo, you look and you can see a squad of guards are kind of hiding behind a destroyed wall, and they're taking cover as just rains of arrows are coming down on them. The 14, you can see that what appears to be the captain of this guard is a human man. He has a big, thick, like bushy mustache. His helmet's kind of askew, and he has one arrow in his thigh. He's like kind of held up behind this wall. There's a like dwarven guard next to him with an arrow through his neck, fully dead. And there is a cowering human guard, much younger, who's just freaking out. And I think that's all you see right now as you guys run to the back of the city, where it seems like there's definitely more fighting going on deeper into the town. But all you're seeing right now is this small little company of guards taking cover as arrows are pouring down from above them.
We should probably take those arrow guys out as quick as possible.
Yeah, I might be able to do something.
Yeah, what would you guys like to do? I will say that if you're kind of like looking straight down the street, they are hunched up behind a broken wall to your right. There is cover on your left, and you look up and you can see like just the distant shape of Gnolls running on the rooftops.
How far around would you say they are? Like a sphere? Give me a spherical radius.
I will say that the street is probably about, let's say that the street is about 30 feet wide. These buildings are all about 20 feet tall, but like 2-story buildings. It seems like this town is mostly like, almost like a little like a guard outpost, if you would. It's a town built around this small little group of guards. But I would say like in a radius, it's hard to tell. Give me one more perception check, Tooluuga. Is you're trying to see what's up on the roofs or what's going on in the square area?
So I'll just tell you flat out what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I want a radiance of dawn in a radius every Gnoll that's on the roof that I can reach.
Okay, let me take a look for you. I do have a little map for myself.
And I have a 19 perception.
With a 30-foot radius, you'd be able to catch 2 of them. There's 2 up on top.
Is it because of height, or is it because just it's not?
A lot of these arrows seem to be coming from deeper into the
Further
town.
in? Okay.
Only 2 gnolls have gotten close enough where they're kind of in an advantage. Where you would know, Theo, because of how you typically fight when you're up at a higher spot. They would have advantage on their shots down at these guards who are kind of cowering behind this wall. But yeah, there's just 2 of these gnoll hunters that are just firing arrows down from there. There are volleys of arrows that are every once in a while coming from deeper into the town. But from what your rough perception checks you guys have right now, you can only kind of spot 2 up on roofs on either side of the street, shooting down onto these guards kind of hiding behind this wall.
The only other thing I would say is, do I remember if Gnolls are resistant to fire because they're demons?
They were not.
They were
No.
Okay. The 2 immediately close.
Yep.
I'm like, Bleebly, don't take a chance with your gun yet. I'm like, the town's already on fire. They won't mind this. And I scorching ray.
Okay. Make 2 attack rolls for me. Or 3, actually.
It's 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 24 on one,
Okay.
21 on the other, and a dirty 20 on the other.
Okay. All 3 of these scorching rays are going to hit. Roll the damage one at a time for me.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know if you blow through one of them before you hit the
8.
second one. 8 on the first one. Okay.
7 on the second,
Okay.
5 on the third.
Okay. So they're both still standing, but what does it look like when you catch Scorching Ray? I don't think you've cast that yet, have you?
I make finger guns since no one else wants to do it, and I start shooting fireballs out of my fingertips.
These guards look up as Tooluuga runs down the hill doing finger guns and spraying fire out of his fingertips. You see that 2 of them go right into a gnoll up on top. He's almost immediately incinerated as he ducks back down. The other one looked up over the ledge he was kind of like looking down at the guards as a fireball hits him in the face and he recoils back. You start as he kind of slides
In the
back.
name of Bleebly, you shall not harm these men.
And you see these 2 gnolls retreat. They like
Cowards.
They are like they kind of run back, scale the other side of the building. They've disappeared. You see the guard looks up with the big mustache and is like, "Thank God, reinforcements! Please help!
No, thank Bleebly.
We're being overrun!"
Yes, I'm coming.
Everything will be all fine now, soldier. Your god, Bleebly, has appeared to save you.
Pamphlet.
What is this? A pamphlet in a time of attack?
Why don't you
always
take
time.
a rest?
Hey, Glebnor, you know that whole fastball thing that you do with Tooluuga?
Yeah.
Get me up on this this roof over here.
Okay.
Oh dear God! You sure you know he's got a strong arm?
Hey, it'll be fine.
24.
Okay. I guess you're going up?
Yeah.
The guards, as they're like panicked, they're looking around, they're like, okay, we'll take anyone we can get right now. This is fucking chaos. Theo, you run at Glebnor, it turns into a little trampoline like he's done before, and you spring up and land on the roof where the gnoll just was. Make a perception check with advantage now that you're up top.
18. Oh, wait. With advantage, you said?
Yeah. See me a little higher if you could. I mean, you're going to see a lot up here.
18.
18. You look down onto the battlefield. There are gnolls on, all of these roofs have at least 1 or 2 gnolls on them that all have bows with arrows drawn. You look up ahead and you can see more guards are fighting these really rabid, crazy pack of gnolls in the center of town. There are 3 of these kind of gnolls, and I will say, make a quick history check with advantage for me if you would.
14.
14. These look very similar to the crazed gnoll that sprinted after Glebnor wielding a battle axe. You can see there's 3 of them now. They are circling what appears to be 1 dwarven guard and 2 orcish guards. The 2 orcs have great axes and they're like, "Get back, you freaking hosers!" And they're trying to fight off these massive galloping gnolls. The gnolls are circling them. There's 1 dwarf who's like, "What fucked? What fucked?" He has a big warhammer. He's trying to push them back, but this town is being overrun, and it seems like there's just maybe these 5 guards at this point. There's bodies everywhere.
So with everything that I'm seeing, I'm calling out to all 3 of you where everything is, what everything is.
I start
kind of
moving towards.
Daddy.
kind of like a
We gonna get the 3 berserkers?
like a captain barking out orders, not saying where to go, just letting everyone know where things are, and then getting my guns ready.
Yeah, and I'll say, as Theo, as you take out your 2 guns, look across this crazed battlefield. There's fire through these buildings, pitched combat. chaos all around. You ready to fucking do some work? And we will pick this thing up next time on Dicey Situations. Don't forget to keep it dicey, folks.
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.